Hi, it's Michael Whitehouse with your Motivational Minute. I would like you to dispense with the current limitations you place on yourself in terms of what is possible and what is necessary to make things happen. For example, as I'm recording this video, there's some kind of power equipment going on over there. You probably hear it in the background, but I'm sure you can hear my voice over it. Now, I could have said, I need a quiet, perfect environment. I need some place that's really ideal to record a video, and then not record this video and say, well, maybe I'll do one tomorrow because I don't really have a good spot for it. But you know what? I put out a video every day, and sometimes there's a jackhammer or whatever the heck that thing is going on while I'm trying to do it. Fine, whatever. Move on. Progress is better than perfect, because perfect never happens. Same thing in your job situation. A lot of people have this kind of in-a-box idea of what a job is. You go to an employer, they hire you, and you're married to them. And they pay you a certain wage for a certain thing you're going to do. It's kind of vague often what your job is. You're an employee, you're going to kind of do job things. Whereas if you look at contractors, a contractor is hired to do a thing, right? You could be an employee and one of your tasks could be go make a website, and you're getting paid $16, $20 an hour for a website. You look at how much time you spend on it, you make $45 making a website. But if you're a contractor and they hire you and say, we'd like you to make a website, what's that going to cost? You say, well, that's going to be about $300. And they say, sounds great, do it. Same 2.5 hours, $300. For some people I know, that's what they make in a week. They can make in a day if they sell their work and not their time. And I know a number of people say, well, I'd like to on my own, but I don't have education. I don't have a website. I don't have money. I don't have a marketing plan. Forget all that. Forget all that. Think about what you do have. I don't have a quiet environment, but I have a quiet enough environment, and I have a microphone that picks up my voice and a loud voice that'll overcome the power equipment. So what do you have? Do you have the skill of making websites? Do you have the skill of being a virtual assistant? Do you have the skill of editing, copywriting, whatever? And I would like to point this out too. If you are making under $500 a week, you have a low cost of living because you're used to making less than $500 a week. There are businesses out there who will drop $500 like nothing on a contractor. Now, same business, their employee asks them for a 50-cent raise, and they say, oh, we don't have any money. Oh, we can't afford to give you a raise. But you walk into the same boss who said 10 minutes ago he can't give his employee a 50-cent raise and say, I'll make a website for you for $500, or I'll be your virtual assistant for $300 a week, or whatever it is, and they'll be like, done, no problem, that's so cheap, only $500, that's amazing, I'd love to do that. Oh, only $300 a week for this virtual assistant service? Oh yeah, absolutely, I'm on top of that. Contractors are thought of differently and in a different bucket from employees, which is also why often contractors stay on when the employees get laid off. I've talked about that in other videos, I won't go into detail now. But I want you to think of yourself as you change the whole narrative of making money. Your goal is not get a job, your goal is make money. Getting a job is simply the easiest way to do that. But when you expand your perception on how that happens, amazing things become possible. If you want to talk more about this, leave a comment down below, and at least join the Guy Who Knows a Guy group or the Geek Shall Inherit group if you're more of a geekily inclined sort of person. And I'm going to be talking a lot in those groups and on my email list about these concepts of reconceptualizing what income is. I'm Michael Whitehouse. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening if you're listening to the podcast.